Hello everybody, and a big welcome to Scripting from Scratch. I'm Simon Kline, and today we're just doing some basic scripting. We're learning how to make a note card giver, just like this little one here, where you can just touch it and it'll give you out a little note card. Yay! So, how do we make this? Let's raise a prim, right click the ground, create, and then just left click the ground where you want the prim to appear. We'll give the prim a name by going to the General tab in this lovely little build window here, and we'll be really inventive and we'll call this a note card giver. Fantastic. And then to put a script into our note card giver, we go to Content, New Script, and we can give that a name as well just by right clicking and renaming it. This is handy in case you put this script into your inventory for later on. So let's double click this new script to see what's inside, and you'll see the default script that Second Life creates for us. Now in basic scripting, it's got two sections here. We've got state entry, and the code inside there gets run when the script is first run or reset, and the other section here is touch start, and the code inside there gets run when the object is touched. And at the moment it'll say touched if we right click this object. Just close that. Touch. Yay, it said touched. So that's fantastic. So we wanted this to do a little bit more, so let's just go in here and we're going to turn this into an inventory giver. So we'll use the give inventory command. Now there's two parts to this. The first part is the key of the avatar that we want to give something to, and each avatar has his own serial number, and that's called a key. To find out the key of the person who's touched our object, we use the LL detected key command. Now this number here, we want to give it to the first person that touched us this cycle. Now cycles happen very quick in scripting, so it's unlikely that more than one person would be touching your script at any one time, and so we choose only the first person. If we wanted to do others as well, we'd have to do a little loop type thing here, but let's not do that today while we're still doing basic scripting. We want to keep this easy. Now the second part to our give inventory command is the name of the object we want to give, and so this time we are going to give out a little note card called example note. And so we just type that in inverted commas, and we use inverted commas for text like that so it doesn't get confused with the code around it, and it would cause major issues. Notice we put a semicolon on the end there, and that tells the script that it's the end of that command. So let's save this. Saving, and that's successful. Now if we just touch our object now, it'll say touched, but it'll come up with this little error. Ooh, it's not letting us go there, and it's saying there's no item called example note, and that's because there isn't. If we look inside the contents of our object, there is no object called example note in there. So let's create that from our inventory. Create new note, and we'll just type in example note next to the hundreds that we've made beforehand, and we want to say I love scripting, because we all do, don't we? I'll just save that. That's saving as well. Yes. Now all you do is just drag that from your inventory to your object. That's great. Close, and we'll touch this. And it's working, yay! I love scripting, don't we all? So what happens if you then change this? So you want to change the note card all the time, and the note cards have different names. If you change the name and do that again, oh gee, we've got an error, and that's because the script is still looking for something called example note, and we've changed the name of it to example notes. So what that means is every time you change the script and it has a different name, you have to come, every time you change the note card and it has a different name, it means you have to come into the script and change it as well. But never fear, scripting has a way around this, and that's called the get inventory name command. Let's type that in, get inventory name. And this command has two parts to it. It has the type of inventory we want to give, and an easy way to find out that is click the insert button down here. It shows you all the commands actually. There's heaps of them all doing different things. It's cool to go through them and see what happens. And we want to give out an inventory note card, so let's select that today, but take note that there's heaps of other things including landmarks which might be useful for this type of object. Let's click that. It's popped inventory note card in there for us, and we want to get the first note card it comes to. There's only one in there anyway, but that's what the second parameter is. If you wanted to give out the second note card it comes to, you'd put a 1 there. Third one, you'd put a 2 there, and so on. So let's save that. And remember before it had the name of the item, but now this command is going to find the name of the item for us and just give that out. And there we go, it's working. Yay. So thank you very much for joining us, and I hope you've learnt something new.